good afternoon and good evening, you scurvy scoundrels. It is I, Admiral Mountie Carl of the Shanty Droppers, dropping by to give you a quick tutorial for all you noobs out there on how to sail the seas as a solo pirate. Yes, as any good pirate will attest, ye only as good as your crew. That's crewing your ship. And if you're the best, then what you need a crew for? So let's get it on. Now, first thing we're gonna do is cover all of the things that you need to know about the boat. So let's get on with it. This is your sloop. The sloop is your vessel for your solo voyage, and you best get to know her. She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, me bucko. This is the poop deck. It is the place over the main cabin, and this be my lady's wheel. You'll need to treat her gently if you're gonna take good care of her, and if she's gonna take good care of you, because you don't want to get out on the seas and treat her badly. This here is the windlass. If you use to raise and lower the anchor when you want to stop or continue going. Now this be a winch, not a winch like your mother. Over here at this cleat, this is tied to your mainsail. Well, on a sloop, it's ye only sail, so you have to deal. Use the line to raise and lower the mainsail. You can't go nowhere if you ain't got the sail down, so drop them sails like you drop them wench's panties. And next to the cleat we have the pulley that controls the angle of the sail. This will help ye get some speed by catching the wind. Just look up and see the white wavy wind blowing. Move your sail so it catches the wind. You'll know when you got it, when your sail does a flip-flap, flippity-flap, and expands outward. Next, we gonna head up to the crow's nest. You won't usually be coming up here if you be solo, but you never know. Use this sailor to see off into the distance. When you be sailing and the swells get too high to see over them, it's hard to see what's in front of your face. This gives a bird's eye view or a crow's eye view of the area, whichever you want to go, which is called the crow's nest. That's why, because you get the crow's eye view. Look at all that ocean ready to be explored. Not by you, nope, not just yet. Now, let's go to the weaponry. Now, here is a cannon. You can take the ball from the red barrel over here to your right and place it on the cannon. When you have it in there, take aim and make your shot count because you only have so many. It looks like a shooting star when you aim it straight up at night. Yar, it does. I can attest to it. Done it many a times myself. Yar, at the bow and the aft, these be the running lights. These are the things that are on your ship that are some sort of headlight on the futuristic doodad of the future, and maybe on that doodad they be saving your life. Not on this ship. When you're using them at night, you stick out like a sore thumb, and any pirate from 12 nautical miles away will see you through the spyglass and come over and steal your booty. So turn them off, you scurvy noob, just like I did. Alright, so I showed you where everything was. Now I show you where the loot is. Here's the cannons. Yes, they're right on the deck of the ship. Go down below here to the cabin, and you'll see this is where we propose a voyage. Yes, and now we're gonna see the map table. This is where you guide yourself and navigate the cool waters of the ancient ocean. As you can see, I'm at the plunder outpost. Now, this is the armory where you stash your weapons and grab some ammo right here. And we're gonna head on down deck to the very bottom here. Oh, a little bit of lag. And here's some bananas. Tasty, tasty bananas. Wooden planks to fix the holes in your ship. And here's the grog. And here's a equipment chest. Nothing in those barrels there. A vanity chest to change the way you look. And a clothing chest to dress yourself. And this here be the brig. If you find yourself in the brig when you're by yourself, you did something very, very wrong. Now turn out them lanterns so nobody can see you, you noob, and get your ass back on deck. Yar, so now if you press the left shoulder button and you bring up the wheel, LB for those who don't know, you're gonna see the tools of the trade, the pirate tools that are gonna help you along your adventure. and we're gonna go over them one by one to tell you what each one does and how to use it. So, let's get on with this. This is your compass. It's going to be a tool that's more invaluable than the boat itself. It's gonna tell you which way to go, but more importantly, holding the right trigger on it will actually tell you how many paces you're going to take in any direction. So let's go ahead and swing over here. This is the east, and this is the direction that we want to go, which is west, and now north. And now we're seeing that the wind is blowing to the north. Now, the compass is very useful, and there's your bucket. This is bucket, and your bucket is also very useful. It's gonna go ahead and scoop the water out of the hole. When the cannon takes and hits the side of the ship, you're gonna be leaking like a sieve, and you want to go ahead and scoop it with a bucket and make sure that you throw the water overboard. And it's also good for cleaning up the puke. That's right, if you get too drunk and you need something to puke in, go ahead and puke in the bucket. This here's your lantern. It's gonna light the way. If you want to be a noob, stand right up here so everyone can see ya. That way, everybody knows where your boat is, and they can come get your loot and your booty, if it's the same thing. If you're looking for a friendly ship, I like to flash my lantern a couple times to let them know that I'm friendly. But sometimes I'm not friendly. But I flash it, and if you see a flashy lantern, let them know, flash them back. That way they know you're friendly too. And you guys can be pirate buddies out on the sea together. That's right, and you can see things better this way. It's also here, so let's propose a voyage, and you can light up the mat table, and you can just do stuff. Alright, this here's your spade. Well, it's not gonna do you much good on the boat, but as you can see there, it just hits the wood. But when you're out on the shore, this is gonna be your tool for digging up the treasure. That's right, you can't dig up the treasure with your hands, you need the shovel, or a spade as it's called. Now, this here is your trusty spyglass. If you need to see something out in the distance, then you go ahead and you grab your spyglass and you look up far right through it. That's right, we're gonna go ahead and look around through the spyglass. Let's see what we can see. This mountaintop, oh, look how close it got. It's like the gods moved it themselves. Yar, there we go. Now, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and see what we got in terms of the instruments that we can. Oh wait, but first let's pull out the pocket watch. The pocket watch is going to be an invaluable tool as well. Mostly because you have to know what time it is when you're doing some of the stuff. Next up, we got the hurdy-gurdy. And the hurdy-gurdy is used to play that sweet shanty music that I love so much. And if you don't have a shanty song in your heart, and you think that mama needs a squeeze box, grab your squeeze box and squeeze away to play another shanty. The shanties are the heart of any voyage, so keep it close and make sure you're playing it. Now, the next one's just as important. You want to go ahead and have yourself a glass of grog. I take a glass of grog before every voyage. The more you drink, the funner it is. That's right. Go ahead and drink it up all the way, but be careful you don't fall off the ship. That's right, and if you need to refill your grog, once it's done, head on over to the grog container and refill it there. If it's golden adventure you be after, there are 3 factions for you. This here is the Merchant Marines. They'll give you quests to go pick up some animals. Then we have the Order of Souls. Creepy and weird and mystical. And then there's this guy. It's Harry the Hoarder. You can go ahead and browse his offers. He's got gold. He's gonna be your main treasure guy. You're gonna go ahead and select from his many treasure maps. He's got many of them. The Merchant Mariner, he's got a few as well, and you're gonna go ahead and pick up some chickens and some pigs and stuff, and then you're gonna fight hordes of undead with the Order of Souls. Take it back and earn your faction rep with each one until you hit the level 50, when you get your captaincy. Yar, now that we got our quest, we're gonna head back to our ship. And we're gonna head to the voyage table, and we're gonna open up the menu and select this voyage right here. That's right, we're gonna be looking for buried treasure today. So go ahead and put it on the table, then press your X button and select the voyage. Now we are on our way, the cache raided by the measly daring Nourish. And so, as you can see, we got 3 treasure maps. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna open your treasure map and look at the sideways penis. That's right, we have sideways penis, upside down chicken leg island, and finally we have right side up chicken leg. That's right, there's lots of ways to name the island until you get familiar with them all. So you're gonna go to your map and you're gonna open it up. And you're gonna take and sprawl out, and you're gonna zoom out, and look, and there it is. Lookout point is our sideways penis island. That's right, it is that. And we're gonna look for the other ones, and there is Paradise Springs. That is our ups right chicken leg, and then we have Chicken Isle, which is actually a chicken leg. So there you have it. Now you know which way you need to be sailing. So let's get underway. Right, so we got our thing all ready to go. Let's go ahead and ring the bell, signifying we're gonna leave the port. Now, we need to raise the anchor, so let's go ahead and spin this windlass around until the anchor is fully up. Pro tip for all you novice sailors is the boat don't move if the sails ain't down, so you can go ahead and raise that anchor all you want. Your boat's not moving until those sails have been dropped like the winch's punties have. And let's go ahead and adjust the pulley. That's right, we're gonna adjust it first before the sails are down into the wind, and then we're gonna go ahead and drop the sail here. And there's the flippity flap that I talk about, and we're moving right now. And let's go ahead and adjust the sail just a little bit more, and there it is. Our wind is in the sails and we're full speed ahead. So now we're ready. And next stop is our island. Pro tip 2, don't head down deck to look at the map, just look over the railing here and you can see we are right on course. And you want to go ahead and look at the compass. Southwest is our target, and if you don't know direction, now is the time to learn, because you can't sail the seas if you don't know where you bees. Alright, you scurvy sea dogs, our show is almost over, and the tutorial has almost come to an end as we pull into our island. So, to slow down as we head on in, go ahead and raise the sail. It'll make getting into port a lot easier on ya, and it's not gonna crash into the rocks like some of the other blokes I've seen. So, we're gonna go ahead and pull it hard to left. When the sail's up, you can almost spin on a dime. So we're gonna go ahead and straighten it out, and then what we're gonna do is drop the sail. Oh! And pro tip, once you know that your ship is straight, you'll hear a clicking sound on the wheel, and then it's gonna vibrate the controller. That's how you know you're dead center. And we're gonna go ahead and give it a little bit of wind in the sail to go ahead and pull up to the island. And then we're gonna head to the map rooms. Go ahead and pull up the sail first, and then we're gonna drop the anchor to come to a full and complete stop. That's right, we want to come to a full and complete stop so our boat ain't drifted out to sea. So once we do that, because we're solo and we can't watch our backs, we're gonna go ahead and raise the anchor here. Remember, if the sail is up, the ship ain't going nowhere. And so you can raise the anchor and the ship will stay put for as much as you want. Normally out to sea, don't take that advice. The ship will drift way off and then you'll be stuck on the island. But go ahead, let's look at the island map here, and we are on the north side. Remember, you want to be able to tell direction, and we got 2 chests here. They're both on the south. So look at your map, and we're going to take a trusty blunderbuss here because there's bound to be some skeletons on the island. And remember to look at the map and see if you can find some landmarks for what you do. And this one here, we're seeing some sort of ship or a boat or something like that. So let's see if we can find a boat for this first one. Let's see if we see it. We're going to go through here, and we're going to look to the left and look to, let's see, what do we got here? Looks like we see a rowboat over to the, oh, there it is. Let's go ahead and do that rowboat. Whoa, look at that, we teleported. All right, so let's go ahead and see. Oh, and there it is, our first one, and it's gonna be a Marauder's chest. How lucky can it be? It's our lucky day. And normally I'd leave it halfway in to the thing, but let's go ahead and head on up here and follow this path to our second chest. our second chest is going to be take a left at the old wooden cart. That's right, we're going to see the old wooden cart as we come around here. And it looks like it's going to be at the end of this path. So we're going to go ahead and pull out our shovel. That's right. Oh, and there it is. And, oh, that is the mistakable sound of skeletons. So let's go ahead and dispatch these right here. They're not very smart. They're just going to walk right into the blunderbuss. And they've been blunder busted. That's right, blunder busted. Oh, all right. Let's finish digging up this chest. It looks like a good one. Oh, and it's a captain's chest star. Oh, the treasure that's going to be in this one. It's so good. So go ahead and take it back to your ship. And let's go ahead and show you how to take it back to port. Just set it AO where normally I put it in the crow's nest, but since we're just taking it to port, we're going to leave it right there and get underway back to our hideout because we want to make sure we get that chest. Don't take any chances, boys and girls. Get your chest back to the outpost and get that booty. Alas me buckles, the adventure in this tutorial is coming to an end, so let's go ahead and slowly drift into the port. We have a captain's chest, that's the worst. A lot of money, one lot of loot for us, so we're gonna go ahead and just drop it off. And we're gonna grab the captain's chest from under here, and we're gonna go ahead and take it back to Harry the Hoarder. Let's go ahead. Oh, wait, oh. There it is. Alright, let's go ahead and grab it. We'll make sure there's no water coming into the boat. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and return this chest. And we're gonna do the long walk. The walk of shame. That's right, it's morning time and we're doing the walk of shame. But I want to thank you for watching this entire video and turning in this stuff. I hope that it really helped out all of you novice sailors and all you novice pirates. Remember, when you're out on the waves, you can choose to be a pirate or you can choose not to be a pirate. But either way, be nice to each other when it comes down to it. Don't be a douchebag. And let's go ahead and have a great time. We want to make sure all the pirates out there are getting... Whoa, just happened there. I gotta pay more attention to what I'm doing. So, turn in all your chests. Make sure that when you go ahead and you're fighting other pirate ships, that you're not having any loot on board. That's not very good. And we're gonna have some more advanced tips and tricks for you here in the near future as the game rolls on. And we got lots more stuff to talk about. But we're gonna go ahead and shove off now. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and like this video if you want more of Admiral Mountie Carl's pirate adventures and pirate tutorials. We're gonna teach you some things like how to do a 360-degree, 180, 360 backflip turn. But until then, grab your cannonballs and enjoy the ride. Thank you very much for watching. Admiral Mountie Carl, seeing you on the next voyage. Mountie out.